everyone, I welcome you all to my channel. Today we will talk about the steps which you need to take in order to prepare yourselves for MSc in Biotechnology. If you want to do MSc in Biotechnology, you should have a BSc degree in Zoology or Botany or Life Science or Biotechnology. MSc Biotechnology is a 2 years course, and first you need to prepare a list of the universities or colleges or institutes where you want to do MSc in Biotechnology. Then you can download the syllabus of these universities, institutes or colleges and find out the common chapters or the most important chapters from the syllabus of these institutes or universities or colleges. Then I will give you some important topics which according to me you should prepare. I will also give you the list of books from where you can read in order to prepare yourselves and the list of books from where you can practice. Now let us talk about the list of the important topics or chapters which you need to go through for your MSc entrance preparations. These chapters you should prepare good quality notes, and these notes you should prepare while you are preparing for your BSc semesters only, and you should be serious about your MSc entrance preparations at least after 5th sem or 2nd year. Then you should also prepare quick notes or short notes which will help you a lot during your preparations. So let's begin with the list of the important topics. The most important chapters are cell biology, molecular biology, biotechnology, that is plant and animal biotechnology. Both are very important. Then biochemistry, genetics. Along with these topics of biological science, you should also have some basic concepts of chemistry and mathematics also. So some questions you will get from chemistry and mathematics as well. The most important topics under cell biology are, we will start with cell organelles, that is nucleus, mitochondria, ribosomes, then cell membrane structure, cell wall structure, then transport across cell membrane, cytoskeleton, apoptosis and stress physiology. The next most important topic is molecular biology. So under molecular biology, you should have good concept of DNA structure, DNA topology, then replication of DNA in prokaryotes, eukaryotes, transcription in prokaryote, eukaryote, translation in prokaryote, eukaryote, then gene splicing, gene mapping, then plasmid biology, mutation, linkage and crossing over, Mendelism and post-Mendelism, DNA repair system, that is very important, then recombination and cancer biology. The next most important topic is biotechnology, and under biotechnology you should have good concept of graduation level biotechnology in both plants and animals. So botany students should know animal biotechnology and zoology students should know plant biotechnology. So under biotechnology you should be thorough with cloning vectors, their types, restriction enzymes, their types, especially type 2 restriction enzymes, then PCR, that is polymerase chain reaction, then blotting techniques such as southern blotting, western blotting and northern blotting, especially western blotting, then cDNA library and genomic library, DNA fingerprinting, then transgenic animals, their method of production and applications in the field of pharmaceuticals, knockout mice and donor organs, this is very important. Then transgenic plants, their production and applications like development of insect and pest resistant plants. Then agrobacterium mediated transformation, that is this agrobacterium based method is used to form or produce transgenic plants. This is very important. Then recombinant DNA in medicine, then molecular diagnosis of genetic diseases like cystic fibrosis and sickle cell anemia, then tissue culture, various types of culture media used, then callus and suspension culture, cryopreservation, crop improvement, cellular totipotency. So these are some important topics under biotechnology. Now under microbiology, you should be thorough with virus replication cycle, virus genetic material, microbial growth, that is log and lag phase, then drug resistance, then structure and organization of microbial cells, then transformation and transduction, then immobilized enzymes and their uses. Under biochemistry, you should be thorough with carbohydrates, their structure and their chemical properties, then proteins, their structure, then chemical properties, then lipids, vitamins and minerals, Then respiration and photosynthesis, that is the mechanism of respiration and photosynthesis, all the pathways. Then the process of ATP synthesis, then enzyme kinetics, and then electron acceptors and donors in both plants and animals. Under ecology and evolution, you should know biogeochemical cycles, Hardy-Weinberg principle, then biological rhythms, biotic interactions, and environmental pollutions. Under animal and plant physiology, you should develop concepts regarding plant hormones, their types and functions, then endocrine system, that is human endocrine system, list of hormones and their functions, their source, then photosystems, that is concept of photosynthesis, then plant tissue culture. Then under biotechniques, that is what are the instruments about which you should read are principles of chromatography, types and working principles, then spectrophotometry, similarly the types and working principle, centrifugation, types and working principle, similarly electrophoresis and microscopy. Under immunology, you should be thorough with innate and adaptive immunity, then antigen and antibody reactions, cell-mediated immunity, immunoglobulins, that is their types, structure and function. After having the list of the topics under botany and zoology, let's see what are the topics under chemistry which you must know. They are concepts of acids, bases and salts, concepts of pH, order of reactions, chemical bonding, radioactivity, mole concepts, stoichiometry and bioenergetics concepts. Now let's see some of the topics of mathematics which are very much required. That is differential equations, calculus, statistics basics, graph theory, then quadratic equations and probability. Now let's see the list of the books which you should read in order to prepare yourselves for MSc entrance in biotechnology. Under reference books, let's start with books for biotechnology. The first one is David P. Clark. This book is really very good. Then Genome 3 by T.A. Brown. Then Gene Cloning by Julia Lodge. Then An Introduction to Genetic Engineering, 2nd edition by Desmond S.T. Nicol. Then Biotechnology, 5th edition by John E. Smith. Then for genetics, you should read from Benjamin Pierce. For biochemistry, you should follow V. Satyanarayan and V. Chakrapani. Then there is one more book which is good. This is Harper's Biochemistry. Then Leninger, you must be all familiar with this. Leninger's Biochemistry. Then for plant physiology and biochemistry, you can follow Srivastav. Then Molecular Biology of the Gene by Watson and Baker. Then Molecular Biology of the Cell by Albert Bruce. For ecology, you can see P.D. Sharma. Then for biotechniques, Wilson and Walker. Then for immunology, Cubase Immunology. Then for human physiology, Totora and Derrickson book. And there is one more book which is by C.C. Chatterjee. Then Pathfinder Part 1 and Part 2. You can also buy this book if you want. Then Essential Cell Biology by Alberts, Roberts and Walter. So these are the list of the foreign author books which you can follow, but these books will help you only if you have time and you have calm state of mind. If you are in a hurry to complete all the important topics, then these books won't help you. So it's better you start following these books in your BSc years only. Now let's see some of the Indian author books. I don't recommend my students to follow Indian author books, but if you are in a hurry and you want to, and if some of the topics you cannot understand from foreign author books, then you can refer to these good Indian author books. These are Cell Biology, Genetics, Molecular Biology, Ecology and Evolution by P.S. Verma and D.K. Agarwal. Then Biotechnology, Concepts and Applications by Narattan Singh. Then Cell Biology by S.C. Rastogi. Then Cell Biology, Genetics, Biotechnology by Dr. N. Arumugan. Then Organic Evolution by V. Bala Rastogi. Then Fundamentals of Genetics by B.D. Singh. Now let's see some of the books which you can buy for practice. They are Popular Master Guide, MSc Biotechnology and Biochemistry by Dr. B.D. Singh. Then MCQ Life Science Biotechnology by Prava and Satyendra Singh. Then Biotechnology, a competitive approach by Sudhir Kumar Neeraj Anand. Then Pathfinder MCQ Life Sciences Biotechnology. Then Objective Biotechnology R. Guptas. Then Solved MCQs of Biotechnology by Nirja Srivastav Satish Kumar Sharma. Then MSc Biotechnology for JNU by R. Guptas. According to me, the best one among these is Biotechnology, a Competitive Approach by Sudhir Kumar Neeraj Anand. Then you can also go for Pathfinder MCQ Life Sciences, then Solved MCQs of Biotechnology by Nirja Srivastav Satish Kumar Sharma. It depends upon your choice and the basics or the concepts which you have developed. So, basing on those things, you can go for one or two books from these lists. Along with these books, you can also download certain question papers from the Google or from the websites of the colleges or universities where you want to go. And there are certain apps also available. From those apps, you can also practice questions, or there are certain Telegram channels which you can join. Even you can join my Telegram channel, and there also various practice questions are given, and you can practice those questions in order to prepare yourselves. Many students ask me which one is better, MSc in Biotechnology or MSc in Zoology, Botany or Life Science. According to me, if you want to build a career in teaching profession, that is, if you want to be a teacher, lecturer or professor, then you should go for MSc in Zoology or Botany or Life Science. Anyone will help. But if you want to build a career in research field, or if you want to get a job in any industry or pharmaceuticals, then MSc in Biotechnology will help. After MSc in Botany, Zoology and Life Science, you can also go for research. Research field is open in both the cases. But MSc in Biotechnology will not help you a lot in teaching profession. So it all depends upon your choice and your field of interest. With this, we come to the end of this video. In our next upcoming few videos, we will talk about the steps which you need to take for MSc entrance preparation in microbiology, environmental science, biochemistry and life science. If you have any doubt, you can ask me in the comment box, or you can join the Telegram channel, the link of which is given in the description box. You can ask me questions over there also. If I have helped you in any way, then hit the like button, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.